Okay everyone, back with another tutorial, and today we are discussing about cuts, the film editorial cuts. For that, those are the clips I'm going to be using for the demo. Create one more sequence. I will call this one as a cut, and then I'm going to press OK. Okay, this is my cut sequence. Remember, we are not yet started editing. I will showing you what are the cuts and all the things. After that, you need to take all this information and then you need to apply this information to your film editing. Okay, here the first cut name is standard cut. This is a basic cut and also known as hard cut that puts two clips together, connecting the last frame of the one and the beginning frame of the next clip. This is the most common cut, and this cut doesn't really invoke any meaning or any feeling as other do. In this cut, you can't feel anything. I'm gonna take another clip from here. Okay, this is the clip I have. Okay, I'm gonna take another clip. Okay, we'll take this clip. Just play together from here. Okay, I'm gonna remove this part. I put here. That is a hard cut. So this is a hard cut or standard cut, and the second cut is jump cut. I'm gonna remove this one. What is jump cut is this is a cut that pushes forward in time. It's normally done within the same frame or same composition, and many times it's used within the montage. Let's do it how the jump cut is look like exactly. Here I have clip, slow-mo clip, so I'm gonna make this one as 200% of speed because going very slow now. Okay, I want more. I will go up to 500. Okay, let me check this out. Okay, here. Okay, she's holding something in her hand. I'm gonna take this frame. I'm gonna remove beginning frame. After that, I'll cut from here. After that, I will remove. Okay, here something is going on, some transition kind of thing. Here, what I'm do, I'm remove this part, this money area. If I play that one, she holding something. It's looking like some fake gun in her hand. So I'm gonna be taking some of the clips from here, and then I'm gonna remove up to here. Now play. See through. So see, that is the jump cut. In the first shot, she holds something and then she's walking on the street. After that, she pauses somewhere. Here, I'm gonna be remove some of the frames from this area. I will use this end part, and let's play this one. Bam, 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 like that. That is jump cut. That is called jump cut. Next cut is montage. A montage is an editing technique that again significant of passage of time or helps to give our overall context to the story with a quick cuts. Okay, here the example of montage cut. So I'm gonna playing this clip now. Look at here, is watching through something. So in the next cut, we're showing this is the montage clips. So those are the montage clips. So imagine something, if you have any of the war scene, imagine like a Bahubali movie. So in that movie, the Prabhas is watching on the ground. There are so many warriors coming through east side. We are showing some of the montage, how the warriors are coming from, where they're coming from, how big their team is, something like that. So that is the montages and all things. So that is the montage cut. The next cut is cross dissolve. A cross dissolve can serve several purposes and motivational within the story. It can signify a passage of time, or it can use the overlapping layers or dissolves to show multiple stories or scenes happening at once. Okay, let me see how the cross dissolve is. See, I have clip here. I'm going to be taking out the clip from, okay, let's take this clip, any one of the part from there, add there. We have two clips now together, like that. If you right click and then apply transition, that is cross dissolve. So if you search here in the effects panel, if you come here, if you didn't saw this effect panel, come to Windows and then choose effects. So you will get this effect, and then come to the effects search bar, or else come to video transitions and dissolves, cross dissolve. Apply this cross dissolve. See, that's how we adding cross dissolve in between two shots, telling the different story in that. So that is cross dissolve. Hope you understood that. And the next cut is wipe. A wipe is a transition that used an animation, mostly digital these days, that wipes the first scene away into the next scene. Okay, let me take any of the wipe from here. Let me remove this one. Take here. I'm gonna come here and then search wipe. Okay, there are several types of wipes we have. You can take any of the wipe, bend wipe. If you apply that bend wipe for the better understanding, that's how look like wipe. So this wipe is still the different story. I'm gonna be clear this one. You can come select this. If you zoom a little bit, select the transition, not the clip. Select the transition, right click and the clear. It will clear up the transition. And then if you apply another wipe, any one of the other wipe, it look like this. If you're opening something, door or something, you can use this transition. It depends on what kind of shot you are working on. You need to think about that one, it is working out or not. Okay, I'm gonna take another. Okay, let me clear this one. There's a checker wipe as well. You can add, you can choose, you can experiment with these wipes. There are radial wipe, there are insert gradient wipes. There are so many types of wipe we have in Premiere Pro. Let me take this gradient wipe. Let me check how it works. Okay, that is how it look like. Let me play that one. Okay, it's looking like this one. There's another type of cut, and another cut is fade in, fade out. So this is a very common, pretty self-explanatory. You fade out one clip and the fade in the other. This implies a passage of time, and most often like a night to day. Switch out someone falling asleep, but can be a bit jarring if not used properly. You don't really want to use this type of cut standard applications, but if you want, you can use that one, but you need to use properly this cut. Okay, I'm gonna experiment on this one. So we have here she end up with here. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. So you can right click on the default transition. There's a cross dissolve, or else you can add, if you play that one, that's fade outs, and then we can open with a give a 1 or 2 frames. After that, add dissolve for another clip. It's look like this now. It's fade out and it's fade in, something like that. You can open the shot with that one. If you end up with the one scene and then you are showing with another scene, you can use this transition. Or else someone traveling to one place to another place, you can use this transition. You can open with, she is here, in the next one she is doing a party, something like that. You can use these transitions. If I clear that one, I will clear this one. If you come to video transitions, if you come to dissolve, here dip black, there is also fade in, fade out, dip black, and then add dip black to another clip. It's the same thing, and then open with another same with a fade out something. We can control this fade in fade out also by using and control effect controls. Here how much you want, if you click, and then if you come here in the edge in the beginning head of the transition, you can reduce that one how much you want. Click that, and then you can reduce that, or if you want you can increase that how much you want. That will open with a slow open. So that's how we can use this fade in and fade out.